Welcome to our in-depth analysis of Cocrystal Pharma, Inc., ticker symbol COCP. In this video, we'll break down the recent performance, technical indicators, and possible scenarios for this stock. Over the past 3 months, COCP has shown relative stability, trading within a defined range. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just curious about this stock, we'll guide you through the key data and what it could mean for the next trading day. Let's start by looking at the general trend and how the stock has behaved recently. COCP's price has been relatively stable over the last 3 months, fluctuating between approximately 1.4 and 1.85. In early August, the stock experienced a notable spike, reaching 1.85, but soon pulled back. Since then, the trend has been slightly upward, with the most recent close at 1.58 on December 9th. This kind of stability can be appealing to investors looking for less volatile opportunities, but it also means the stock has been range-bound for a while. When we look at trading volume, COCP has generally seen low activity throughout the period. However, there were 2 significant spikes. One on August 1st, coinciding with the price high of 1.85, and another on December 9th, when the stock closed at 1.58. These volume surges often indicate increased trader interest or reactions to news, and they can sometimes precede larger price movements. Let's dive into the moving averages. The short-term moving averages 5, 10, and 20 days are all currently below the stock's price. This is generally a bullish sign, suggesting that recent momentum is positive. Short-term traders often look for these signals as an indication that the stock could continue to move higher in the near future. On the other hand, the longer-term moving averages, such as 50, 63, 75, 100, 125, 150, and 200 days, are mostly above the current price. This suggests that despite recent strength, COCP is still trading below its longer-term average levels. For long-term investors, this can be a sign that the stock hasn't fully recovered or established a strong uptrend yet. Comparing exponential moving averages, EMAs, to simple moving averages, SMAs, we see that EMAs are higher than SMAs for shorter periods, but lower for longer periods. This pattern indicates some recent strength in the stock, but also highlights that it's still lagging behind its longer-term trends. Understanding these differences can help traders fine-tune their strategies. Technical indicators for COCP present a mixed picture. The short-term indicators are bullish, with the current price above the short-term moving averages. However, the longer-term indicators are bearish, as the price remains below the longer-term moving averages. This mix of signals can make it challenging to predict the next move, so it's important to watch for confirmation in either direction. Volume weighted average price, or VWAP, is currently at 1.9234, which is above the current price of 1.58. This means that, on average, traders have paid more for the stock than its current value. When the VWAP is above the current price, it's generally considered a bearish signal, as it suggests sellers may have the upper hand. Linear regression analysis of COCP's recent price action would likely show a relatively flat slope. This indicates a sideways or range-bound trend, rather than a clear upward or downward movement. The R-squared value would probably be moderate, reflecting the stock's tendency to stay within a certain price range over the past few months. Given the mixed technical signals and the stock's recent range-bound behavior, the opening price for the next trading day is likely to be close to the previous close of 1.58. This prediction is based on the lack of strong momentum in either direction, and the stock's tendency to remain stable within its established range. The nearest support level for COCP appears to be around 1.5. This is where the stock has found buying interest in recent sessions, helping to prevent further declines. Support levels are important for traders, as they can signal where a stock might bounce if it starts to fall. On the flip side, the nearest resistance level is at 1.58, which is also the most recent closing price. Resistance levels are where selling pressure tends to increase, making it harder for the stock to move higher. If COCP can break through this resistance, it could signal a new upward move. Although we don't have the ATR 14 value for COCP, we can infer from recent price action that the intraday range is likely to be small. The stock's stability over the past months suggests that large swings are unlikely unless there's a significant catalyst. Let's consider the bullish scenario. If COCP breaks through the resistance at 1.58, it could continue its upward trend and potentially target higher levels around 1.7. This would require increased buying interest and possibly a catalyst to push the stock higher. In the bearish scenario, COCP fails to break through resistance and pulls back to find support around 1.5. This would indicate selling pressure at higher levels and could lead to a period of consolidation or even further declines if support doesn't hold. Third possibility is the sideways scenario, where COCP continues to trade in a range between 1.5 and 1.58. This would mean the stock remains stable, with neither buyers nor sellers taking control. Range-bound trading can last until a new catalyst emerges. Compared to some other stocks in the same sector, COCP has been relatively stable. While some peers may have experienced more volatility, COCP's defined range could appeal to investors seeking less risk. However, this stability also means fewer opportunities for large, quick gains. To sum up, COCP has been trading in a well-defined range with mixed technical signals. Short-term indicators are bullish, but longer-term signals remain bearish. The stock is currently at a resistance level, and its next move will depend on whether it can break through or pull back to support. Investors should watch for a breakout above resistance or a pullback to support. Volume spikes and news events could provide the catalyst for the next move. Staying alert to these signals can help you make more informed trading decisions. As always, it's important to manage your risk when trading stocks like COCP. Setting stop-loss orders and keeping position sizes reasonable can help protect your capital. Remember, no analysis can guarantee future performance, so stay disciplined and stick to your plan. Thanks for joining us for this COCP stock analysis. Whether you're bullish, bearish, or neutral, understanding the technical picture and possible scenarios can help you navigate the market with more confidence. Be sure to keep an eye on key levels and stay updated with the latest news. Good luck with your trading, and see you in the next analysis.